Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while since I've created a video and uploaded one, and there's a reason for that. I've been very busy on another endeavor, another YouTube channel, and I'm not going away from the Tech by Pike. I'm still going to be reviewing tech, but this is a channel that I've been dying to create for a very, very long time, about 5 years in fact. And the new channel is called Hattie and Gramps Van Life. I'm the Gramps, and that is Hattie, my chocolate lab. So the endeavor has been selling my house, buying a van, and outfitting it so we can go out and have some adventures. And so that's what we're going to do. Here's Hattie right here. So anyway, without further ado, I want to introduce you to the van. So let's get into it. Okay, so I got myself a Winnebago Solus. It is built on a Dodge Ram ProMaster chassis. On top there, you'll see the air conditioner. You'll see some solar panels, 200 watts, and then a big fan. And I'll show you what it looks like on the inside here in a few. This comes with some lights on top, although I do want to put a light bar on top there. And I do want to put a front bumper, big one, with a number of fog lights in front, but that's down the road. The mirrors do retract and go in when I park it, because who wants a mirror just hanging there damaged? This thing does have StarGuard. So StarGuard is something that I can place on my phone. It's an app. And what it does is I can build a virtual ring around the van, and if the van moves beyond that ring that I've created, it'll set off an alarm saying that the van's being stolen, which I think is pretty techy in my opinion. We got a light right here, right above the passenger door. I'll show you how that turns on. Let's go ahead and go inside here. We got ourselves a fire extinguisher. Here's the captain and the passenger van seats. They swivel and point all the way back, so you can have conversations with anybody that might be in those seats right there. And then there is I don't know if you see that hole right there. There's a bar with a table that connects to it, and you can actually like play cards or whatever with a number of people. But anyway, this is an automatic. It looks like a stick shift, but it's not. It's an automatic. It is front wheel drive. It is not four wheel or all wheel. It is regular gas. It's not diesel. The reason I picked regular gas is, well, it's more frequent. You find it easier. But another thing is too, it's cheaper than diesel. And if the engine, something happens with the engine, it's easier to repair with regular gas engine as opposed to a diesel engine. So that's why I picked it. And I'm a really green at this van life thing, so I wanted to make it as less complicated as possible. I will be putting Fox shocks on this particular van. It's going to be, I'm going to raise it 2 inches, put Fox shocks on, and really beefy tires for some off-road, but I won't be going crazy or anything. Got some windows here, got windows here. We're going to go to the back, and I'm just going to open it up real quick. All right. So as you can see, I have the bed down right now. There is storage beneath. We'll take a look at that when we get inside. I'll put the bed up. It's kind of like a trundle bed almost, where it lifts up and folds, and then you could fold it down after you've gotten what you want out of storage. I'm really going to try to keep it down as much as possible and just store stuff underneath that I only need here and there. But yeah, it's got some hooks here to where you can latch on like bungee cords or whatever on both sides. Maybe a bike, maybe snowboard if you go up into the mountains. Who knows? Down here we have our water controller, and you can set it to dry camping, city water. You can winterize, power fill the water tanks through city water there, city inlet to fixtures. Not sure what that means, but it's city water. And then sanitize, and you should probably be sanitizing, and I'm going to probably flub this, but I think it was probably every 3 months, every quarter. Right here is just storage. I can go ahead and pick that up. Looks like I have some chains over there for snowy weather. And then we got some more storage. I've started putting stuff away, but I'm starting to rethink where I placed it. So I'm going to have a lot of moving parts when it comes to trying to organize this van. It's not going to be the same every month, because I'll probably figure out, I should probably put this here because I use it more frequently. I just don't know. So anyway, I'm literally going from a 2,400 square foot house to a 21 foot van. And so it's going to be interesting on what I pack in here, what is really needed and what's not. So anyway, right here is my Sure Power cables. So like if I go into a campground, I can hook that up to the campground electricity and run the van off of that. We're gonna go ahead and close it. This one goes first, and this one goes second. I have a tow hitch here. I don't think it's very robust. I think it only can tow up to 25 to 3,000 pounds, if that. Let's take a look. 3,500 pounds, yeah. So that is the limit, weight limit. We're gonna go over here. All right, down below here you have the exhaust for the generator, and then obviously the exhaust for the actual van. You have another light up above here. I have a roof access port right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right before the air conditioner, and I'll be placing my Wi-Fi there because I still have to work. I still have a day job. I have my gray waste tank drain right there, and I think the gray waste is right here, this full tank right here. Another reason why I feel like I need another 2 inches on this van, I just feel like that's a little bit too low. I have a 30 amp, 125 volt hookup here. That's where the Sure Electric goes. This is the cassette toilet. I don't know if I can get that with one hand. Okay, there is the cassette toilet. Will it let me remove it? It does. There's nothing in it. So, but it does work as a kind of a roller case where you can roll it and dump it, like at a campsite. You can dump it at an outhouse or even a truck stop. All right, then over here, unleaded fuel only. We're going to go into the driver's side cab here. And it's got a lot of features. It's not, it doesn't have like Apple Play or anything like that. So I had to install this guy for my cell phone. But I probably will get a Garmin in here for mapping. But I don't know. My cell phone might be fine enough. I just don't know. All right. I don't want to take a look at the engine. I want to take a look at inside. So let's go. All right, we're going to go ahead and go inside the van here. And the first thing you see here is the fridge. And it's not bad. Take a look at it. It's got a little area for frozen or ice trays. And then you got fridge there. You got some stuff here that you can put on the door, drinks, whatever. And this latch right here secures it in place. I can do coach batteries on and off. I could do, I got a USB ports right here. I got another port right there. And I've got the exterior lights. That's that switch right there. And it switches the other one on as well on the other side. And then this one is the interior lights. All right, let's keep those on. We'll go ahead and jump in. So like I said, I have 2 more seats here, but it also, if you lift it up, which I'll do, it has some storage, but it also gives you easy access to the generators. And I also down below here have some ports as well, some plug-ins. Heater, the heat comes through there to face the front of the cab. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I forgot to mention something. Down here, I don't know if you could see that, but that's also another heater port where heater will face the back end of the home. You got some plug-ins, and then right here is actually an exterior shower. So if you're out on a beach and you got sand all over yourself, you can use that with the hose that I have in the back to wash your feet off. So you don't track sand in. I'm already tracking grass in from the yard. You got a propane alarm here, so like smells or whatever, which is always good. I'm not going to take the table out because it's kind of funky, but you could put a pole. There's a pole that inserts right into that circle right there, and a table that mounts on it, and it's pretty sturdy, and I can use it for work, whatever I want to do there. Or cards with a couple other players, maybe, who knows. All right, we're going to jump back in here, and I want to show this. This is really the control panel here. You got the tank heater. So all the tanks are inside except for one, and that is the gray water. And the gray water has its own heater. So you just snap this guy on here and it heats up that gray tank, and it's really good around winter so it doesn't freeze. It would be the only one that would freeze. So that operates the heater for the gray tank. You got the propane on and off. You got iNet ready here. Oh, this, okay. Yeah, so this monitors the fans, the temperature of the van here, also the speed of the fans, and just, it really is the operational brains. And then you got the water tanks, the battery, and you got the generator. Start. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that. You got propane for the oven, cooktop here. You have solar for electrical, but you also have the generator, and the generator operates off of the unleaded fuel. So at a full tank, and if I was parked out somewhere in the wilderness, I could run the generator for 3 days straight without having to worry about gas. It runs off the fuel, and the generator can power everything in here. If I had laptops, my iPhone, my iPad, everything, the wireless. So I would not run out of power just so long as I managed my fuel. I am thinking about going from a 25 gallon fuel tank to a 40, just so I have that extra fuel, so I can manage that a little bit better. But anyway, there you have it. I got to move a little bit quicker here. We got some storage. I don't know if I could take this back or not, but this is a cutting board, and I'll someday get it out. This is, you got Winnebago, got a hook there, you got a light, and you got that. This is, yeah, this is the bathroom. Cassette toilet, you got a shower. You can also use this as a place to put hanging shirts or something if you don't like using the bathroom. I would probably use this here and there, but I am going to get a membership to a fitness, whatever that fitness place is that you can take showers and whatnot. It's pretty common. People use them all the time when doing van life. Has a little mirror right there. Has some vents for the steam from the shower. We're going to go ahead and close that up. And it locks right there. And just to let you know, up above here is a fan where the steam can escape from right here and get filtered out. This fan is pretty cool. It lifts the little thing, the hood up, and it sucks all the air out and keeps this. It doesn't keep it really cool, but if you got the air conditioner going, whoa. This place can get like a meat locker. But I do not suggest you drive with that hood up. I'd hate for it to get torn off. All right, so we're back here. We got the bed. I got a topper for it. We got some storage here. We got some storage here. We got some storage here. And right there, those are the covers for all the windows. And just to let you know, there's magnets that hold these up so you can get to the actual storage easy. And then we got even more storage over here, which is great. And then you got some plug-ins over there. You got a 12-volt receptacle, 180 watt max, and then you have the through the top of the cab here where you can insert the wireless connection. So I'm really looking forward to getting that. You got some zippers here that cover the windows, kind of blacks things out while you're sleeping. Same in the back. You have a netting there that keeps the bugs out, and you got your faucet here, which comes from the clear tank. And that's pretty much it. You got some storage down below. So I don't know if there's anything else. I'm sure that I'm missing quite a bit, but I will go over this van again once I get the upgrades, like the Wi-Fi, the 2-inch lift, the new beefy tires, and I want to get an awning for this as well so I can cover up, have another outdoor type of living space. And oh, I forgot this one thing. I got some storage up here as well, and I think I'm going to actually store my technology up here, my cameras and whatnot. So anyway, there you go. That's it for now. I am going to edit this and post it as soon as possible, and I appreciate you coming on this ride with me, and please join me over at Hattie and Gramps Van Life, because we're going to be posting a lot of our adventures over there on YouTube. So anyway, until next time, take care.